You stopped saying, hey. You crafted something clever, something personal, something that shows you actually read their profile. And you still got ghosted. So what is actually going on? Everyone told you hey was the problem, so you fixed it. You spent 10 minutes writing the perfect opener, maybe something funny, maybe something that referenced their photo from that trip to Portugal. You hit send, and then nothing. Or worse, one reply, then silence. So if the opener wasn't the problem, what is? Name the frustration directly. You did the thing the internet told you to do. You followed the advice, and it still didn't work. That gap between doing everything right and still getting nowhere is exactly what this video is about. The dating advice world has been focused on the wrong variable for years. Everyone is optimizing the first word of the first message, while three much bigger forces are quietly deciding the outcome before and after that message lands. The problem isn't your opener. It's that no one ever told you what actually moves a conversation from hey, nice to match, to see you Thursday at 7. Ghosting isn't personal, it's structural. It happens because of friction, and friction has nothing to do with the word you used to say hello. I watched it happen. A friend of mine, someone with good photos, great prompts, and thoughtful messages, was doing everything right. And yet, I watched his conversations die over and over before a date was ever made. This pattern revealed the real problem. The conversations that actually converted to dates weren't always the ones with the best openers. They were the ones where something else was aligned. The timing felt natural. The profile had already done the work before that first message was even sent. And the context gave both people a clear path forward. Think of it like a race. Most people have trained their legs, the opener, but they've completely ignored their lungs. Context, timing, and profile signals are the lungs. And you can't win on legs alone. You need both to reach the finish line. If you've been ghosted after a conversation that felt like it was going somewhere, that's not a you problem. That's a friction problem. And friction is fixable. It's not a you problem. It's a friction problem. Once you identify where the friction is, you can remove it and finally move forward. When context, timing, and profile signals are working together, the conversation has momentum. It moves. It doesn't stall after 2 exchanges. And the ask, when it comes, feels natural instead of awkward, because the foundation is already there. Walk through each of the 3 forces and what fixing them actually looks like in practice. Let's start with timing. Most people either ask to meet too late, after the energy is gone, or too early, before any commitment has been established. The window to move a conversation forward is real, and it closes. Every day you wait, the other person's attention shifts. Not because of disinterest, but because nothing moved. The fix isn't ask faster. It's understanding when the conversation has enough momentum to make the ask land well. It's about catching the wave. Force number 2, profile signals. Your profile is doing work, or not doing work, before you ever type a single word. A profile with weak signals attracts low-intent matches, people swiping out of boredom, not interest. And low-intent matches ghost, not because of you, but because they weren't serious. A profile with clear, specific signals filters for people who are actually open to meeting up. That changes the entire conversation before it even starts. Context is the 3rd force, the invisible layer. It's the tone you're setting and whether the other person sees a clear, low-pressure path to saying yes. Most conversations stall because of ambiguity. Neither person knows how to move forward. When you remove the ambiguity, you remove the stall. You were never the problem. You were just missing the full picture. Once you see the forces at play, everything changes. Fixing your opener was never going to be enough because it's just one moment in a sequence. What you need is the whole sequence. Let's build your action plan. Step 1. Look at your profile prompts, not your photos. Your prompts. Are they inviting a reply? Are they specific enough to tell someone who you actually are? Or are they vague in a way that attracts anyone and no one? Specificity is the filter. It makes it easy for the right person to say something real. Step 2. Check your timing. If a conversation has potential, but it's been more than 48 hours without a clear next step, the window is closing. Move it forward. Step 3. Remove the ambiguity from your ask. When you suggest meeting, give 2 options. Coffee Saturday morning or a drink on a weekday evening. Clear is attractive. Every conversation that faded wasn't a rejection. It was a moment where no one made it easy to say yes. Start making it easy. You were never the problem. I put together something that goes much deeper. It's called the Ghost-Proof Profile Checklist, a step-by-step course to fix your signaling. The link is in the description. But here's the next problem. They say yes, and then cancel the day before. In the next video, I'll show you why that happens and how to make cancellations disappear. Let's get those dates on the calendar. I'll see you on the inside.